is going on?
Hey, buddy, watch this.
All right, guys, let's do this garbage deck. So here's how this works. The executives put together this list, which is intentionally terrible. This is essentially a troll deck. He thinks I cannot win a game with the all-weapon warrior, which is a cool theme, by the way. Very good theme. I like when they're thematically connected. And my job is to change 5 cards. I can take out 5 cards of my choosing and put in 5 other cards and try to make this deck win a game. So, I think we need to first identify the 5 weakest cards in this list and see how to get rid of those. Now, I think what we can do is just play this aggressively. Maybe just go face a lot and win a game. Just, like, ignore everything and go face. So, I think weapons like Super Collider don't really contribute to that game plan. I think Super Collider's kind of bad because it doesn't go face as hard. To put 2 more upgrades in, yes. Yes, exactly. Ooh. Overlord's Whip's fine, yeah, because there's no minions, hardly, so that's not going to punish us too much. So Spiteful Smith is actually amazing. Weaponsmith's fine. Dread Corsair is a fantastic card. I would have probably added this to the deck if it wasn't there now. So what we can do right away is, like, we can add Hack the System, right? So well, hold up. Let's take out 5 cards first to make sure I don't mess this up. I also think Deadly Arsenal, I mean, maybe that's actually not that bad. We can keep that for kind of a late game survivability kind of thing. Multiple Gorehouse is actually a lot of damage. I don't mind the Gorehouse. I'm a little more nervous about the Weapons Project. I don't really think Weapons Project's going to help us because we want to go face a lot. And giving our opponent armor doesn't feel like it's going to contribute to that very well to me. So I'm going to get rid of the Weapons Project. And we have 1 more card we can get rid of. I feel like the weakest weapon is probably Overlord's Whip. It has so much durability, it's going to be hard to use that. Lower durability is better, so we'll drop an Overlord's Whip. We're going to add a Hack the System right off the bat. That's amazing. Justicar? Justicar Trueheart? I think we're going to stay in Standard because he gave it to me in Standard. I don't want to... I think the rule was whatever format it's in is the format we stick to. We could go for something like Mortal Strike, just to add additional non-weapon damage to the deck, right? Because we're probably going to be taking a lot of damage. We're not playing minions. Our opponent's hitting us a lot in the face. Maybe we're occasionally trading. So we could go for Mortal Strikes just to help find lethals. Because remember, the goal here is not to build a good deck. We don't want to build a deck that's consistent and good. We want to build a deck that can win a game. And sometimes just going for a crazy out where you just like just overload damage and try to win is all that you need. So like trying to add consistency to the deck, blech, gross. We want to add burst. We want to add high roll. So maybe just like 2 heroic strikes. On that note, is Hack the System even really worth it? Like Hack the System makes this kind of like Hack the System feels more like a good deck play than a you know, a let's win on raw damage kind of play. I almost think a Leroy could be better than a Hack the System. But I don't know. I could envision some deck. No, I never want to hit this button. Like I don't like the first time we get to do like we play weapon on 2 in attack, 3, 4, 5. Turn 6 is the first time I'll be able to do this. I don't really want a game going that long, right? I can't decide between Leroy and Hack the System. I sort of like Leroy more. What else is your turn 1? Yeah, well, nothing. We don't really have a good turn 1 right now. You won't have board at that point unless you're punching things with your face. So the 4-3 will just die. I agree with that. Yeah, I don't see how Hack the System is going to help us. We're never going to be able to, like, flip things back in our favor with Hack the System. I think just raw damage output's better. We could try to look for a turn 1. Like, you know, not an upgrade. But I don't really know if anything's worth it. I think a Leroy would just be better. I'm okay with passing a turn 1. Like, that's not a big deal. Could maybe go like South Sea Deckhand. So what if the 4-3s just die? The problem is, I don't want to be spending even really like mana or time doing that. I'm trying to win the game before that's even relevant. What I'm saying is, like, that comes online on, like, turn 6. Turn 7, you maybe get a couple 4/3s. Turn 8, you get a couple 4/3s. Like, they just don't add up enough. Like, I'm not going to live long enough, you know? I think we're going to die before that even becomes relevant. I'd rather just push for damage. Find ways to kill my opponent. So I'm thinking like South Sea Deckhand or Leroy. Because again, we're not making a good deck. We're making a deck that can somehow magically win a game. I guess Leroy is a little bit better, technically. I think I like Leroy a little better. Okay. This will work. We're going to win a game with this. We'll just be able to go face. I think as long as what we need to do is have one game where we hit a crazy early Dread Corsair. We just pump out a ton of damage. We draw into the Mortal Strikes. We draw into the Leroy, and we just overwhelm our opponent, right? I think Deadly Arsenal's kind of dead, but it could buy me an extra turn to find damage, right? So, we can try that. All right. Unfortunately, we've got a few stars to lose here. Sadly. What do we face control decks? I don't know if we can win anyway. I don't know if there's a chance to win. We'll be giving them way too much time to accrue resources and counter pressure. So I'd be worried a control deck would ruin us anyway. So I'm going to keep anything that's not a weapon, guys, in the mulligan, because we're very likely to find a replacement weapon. But the odds of finding a non-weapon card like Dread Corsair or Mortal Strike is a lot harder. So just toss away all the weapons in the mulligan. Get another weapon back, of course. Like, yeah, Livewire Lance was fine, but we're going to find another Livewire Lance. Here we actually don't have a weapon to play early. Okay. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So it's the Smorkitude is on. Game number 1. We have 3 chances to win. If I don't win in 3 games, Executus is crowned the victor and defeats me in the garbage deck. And we reset our scores. We're back to 0-0 on the scores right now, which you'll be able to see here. We were 8-8, so I just reset it to 0-0 to start fresh. So we'll be starting off on a loss if Executus takes this one. Let's see how it goes. All right. Yeah, I guess we equip the Fire Wax, even though the Arathi's coming down next turn, probably. Just to get an extra 1 attack in. Maybe we could play the Mortal Strike, but it seems early. Maybe we just go Heroic Strike Hero Power. Oh boy. Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone. I don't know about this. It's like, would I rather just have the 3/3 in play, right? Like, even if I overwrite the Fire Wax. Who cares? I don't know. I'm not sure. Might just be better to have the 3/3 in play. Although 3/3s are much worse against secrets than weapons, right? Weapons kind of don't care much about secrets. 3/3s do. We've suddenly got, you know, all kinds of minion-based secret activations to consider. All right. Oh, taunt! Oh, he's cheating. Well, you can't beat a cheater. That's gonna be a problem beating a cheater. Snake Trap's an issue. No Snake Trap. Okay. Snipe is a thing. Snipe it is. Oh, my deck tracker is working now, by the way. Let me add the deck tracker finally. Again, it's not working in wild. It's so strange. Come on! There we go. Good job. Boom. Fixed. Fixed, I tell ya. Alright, guys. We are getting bodied right now. Let's just try to clear this board and go face, right? Let's see. That's not quite good enough, but it's a start. Killed the 4. We took 5 damage out of the play. That's fine with me. So this is theoretically 11 damage after the 9 mana break point. Like, God, we're close, man. I can go 5 face next turn. Oh boy, what's that gonna do? The water elemental's like the worst thing that could happen to us. Do not give this man a water elemental right now, please, God. Water elemental single-handedly ruins my day. We'll have to Mortal Strike it. Like, jeez. Oh man. Man, do you have any idea what new deck you're gonna play tomorrow? No! No! Why? No, God, why? How did he know? How did he know? That's so bad. Is there any way to, like, sneakily deal with this? I can't even go sub 12 right now. There's nothing with 4 attack or more is on board. I guess, we're just gonna draw the other Mortal Strike for lethal next turn. I don't know. Maybe he won't even hit me sub 12, though, actually. He's only got 6 showing. So, well, no, that's 12. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. He's gonna trade, he's gonna go face, he's gonna hit me down to 12, and I'm gonna top deck the Mortal Strike for lethal. Simple as that.
I know it's
Easy.
probably alright, but do you mind if I
Easy.
show you the deck I have made here out of
1 out of 20 for the win,
cards? I am
guys.
probably going to play it tomorrow.
1 out of 20 for the win. 1 out of 20 for the win. No! Shut! GG Executus! Get wrecked! God tier, play into your outs. Easy game. Easy game. Woo! Executus, buddy. Hate to do this to you after only 1 attempt, man. It's time to update the score. 1-0. Regis takes it. The garbage deck defeated on the first try. No, you don't get banned. No, you're fine. You're fine. That guy is confused. Yeah. So I'm gonna play a couple more games, Executus. Like, we already won, so the goal is to only win once. Like, these other games don't matter. But just to see it in action, like, I feel bad you only got 1 game. So let's see if the deck can win again. That was just a fluke. Top deck Mortal Strike. I mean, hey, look, I honestly feel pretty proud. Like, we had to play for our outs, you know? We had to play to our outs. You know, we got to play the outs, and it worked. So, Covenant Kevlar, I missed your sub there. Sorry, man, we got a little distracted. My apologies. Tier 1, 3 months in a row. I know it's probably right, but do you mind if I show you the deck I made via out of cards? No, man, go for it, yeah. I'm very curious to see it, in fact. When is the next waffle? So, the next waffle is whenever we get to the next bit threshold, basically another like 5,000 bits or so. We're currently, it looks like about 4,850 bits away. So that one will be for one we've never done before called a challenge. We've never done this kind of content before, but I'll explain it when we get there, essentially. But a challenge is going to be... Oh, is the score still on screen? Oh, God, sorry. Whoops. The challenge is basically going to be where you task me to do some, like, absurd challenge, like get 1,000 armor, or that one would be kind of easy because of Druid right now, or maybe hit the opponent for 50 damage in 1 shot. I don't know, get to 60 cards in your deck. Like some just obscenely stupid challenge, right? The idea is to just do something crazy. And kind of, I'll have to modulate it a little bit because some of them could be like impossible. You know, you can't say get to 10 million damage or something like that's just not going to work. But, well, you could technically in a friendly game, but you know. Let's see here. Did someone clip that? I don't know. I could always make it a video. Freshka says, let's be honest, you were smart enough to keep Mortal Strike in your opening hand. That's fair. Yeah, sure. Thank you. Appreciate that. It is true, I think, that my observation was correct. If you have enough weapons, why ever keep a weapon, right? You should eventually drop your weapons, or always drop your weapons to find non-weapon cards. Because weapons, unlike other resources in Hearthstone, you kind of get stuck with them over time. Take multiple turns to exhaust their durability. This game, I do not feel like we're going to get there, guys. Upgrade's cool because it discounts Dread Corsair, but the math is still a little funky right now on this 4-4. Like, we could also try to attack here and hit like a Kobold Lackey or something. Snake Trap makes it even worse. What do we get? Ethereal Lackey again. I could go for a Whirlwind. I can't play it this turn, though. Play the Dread Corsair into the 4-1. Doesn't feel awesome, though. Cleave. Inner Rage, actually, is not bad. Okay. Inner Rage it is. So, we got a Dread Corsair next turn. Can't do much else. I could go Mortal Strike instead. But what is that going to hit, right? What's that going to hit? Xandar, 22 months, man. Thank you for the 22 months, dude. Welcome back. Covenant Kevlar, let's check out your Control N'Zoth Warlock. Ooh. Interesting. Sylvanas, Mechanical Whelp, Kartut Defender, Apple Bombs, Snip Snaps. I actually feel like the Snip Snaps are going to mess up your pool a little bit. But I love the idea of Expired Merchant N'Zoth, man. That's a really, really fun idea, actually. That's pretty sick.
What now?
Gotta play this before I attack. Hopefully not a snipe or something. Don't really want to go there right now. Explosive Trap could damage this. I don't know what secrets are even left to consider. Yeah, actually 5s are usually better than 3/3 taunts. Let's go for it. We have spells technically, so I mean, yeah, maybe. This should get buffed by spell damage, right? Because even though it's dealing its attack, it is still a... Well, there's no numerical value, actually, so I don't know about that. Shadow Flame does get buffed by spell damage, right? Yeah, I think so. This probably should, but I'm not 100% on that. If it says it's freezing
Glad
trap,
I could
yeah,
catch
that's
a stream again.
problem.
At least third shift is good for something.
We're gonna
Hope
die.
every Owen is having a great morning per day. See.
We're gonna die. Is this freezing trap? No. Alright, I'm just counting on this to clear the board, by the way. Just counting on this. He may feel... If he doesn't kill this, we're actually... yeah, I mean... is he gonna kill this?
Got something to hide?
Oh my god. Yeah, so I have lethal. What in God's name is going on? What? Executus, dude, you built the best deck I've ever played.